Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. I'm going to be filming a video today using the Huda Beauty Nude Rich palette. We're going to be doing a matte brown look. I'm going to pin my hair back and we can get started. So I'm going to be going in with this Olay mist first. It's going to be spritzing it all over my face. And now I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 220. I'm just going to be dotting it all over my face. I'm not going to be using any color corrector today because I don't have any darkness under my eyes. And now I'm going to go in with a foundation brush. This is a Beige Cosmetics No. 3 brush. I'm just going to be blending it all in. Now that the foundation is on, I'm going to be going in with this LA Girl Pro Conceal. And I'm going to be contouring my cheeks with it. My foundation shade does look a little bit darker than my skin tone, but we are going to be using lighter concealer and we're going to lighten up the face. I'm going to take this contour shade just as tall as on my cheeks, on my temples, down the bridge of my nose a little bit. I have a naturally pointy nose, so I don't really need to do anything. I'm just going to close my nose off a little bit right there. And just a little bit on my jawbone. And now I'm going to be taking this True Fiction concealer. It's in this shade Medium Beige. I'm just going to be putting it in a triangle underneath my eyes, on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose. This color does match my skin tone perfectly, and then I'm going to be using a lighter concealer to highlight the areas a little bit more. And I'm going to be taking it in the corner over here. I do get super dark in that corner. I'm going to also be taking some on my Cupid's bow and just under the contour here. I'm going to be blending all that in with my e.l.f. Beauty Blender. And I'm going to be blending in the highlight first and then the contour. And I'm going to be taking the back of the Beauty Blender and just going to blend out the contour. You always want to blend the contour upwards, but it looks like a mess. Okay, we can clean that after. And I'm going to be blending in the nose. Okay, and so now I'm going to be taking some baking powder. I'm going to be using the RMCA No Color Powder. And I'm going to be baking the under eyes and underneath my contour, a little bit on the nose, and just in this area as well. Anywhere that you would get oily throughout the day is where you want to put your baking powder. So now that we have our base done, our foundation, concealer, contour, and our baking, we're going to be taking the Soft Ochre Paint Pot from MAC. And I'm just going to be priming my eyelids using a flat synthetic brush like this one. So now that we have the primer on, I'm going to be setting it using the Naked 2 palette. I'm just going to be using that shade right there. It's like a super pale nude shade. I'm just going to be using a fluffy brush like that one. I'm going to be also using this shade as a brow bone highlight. You could also use the color of your powder, like your finishing powder. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the Nude Rich palette. I'm going to be taking this shade right here. And I'm just going to be packing it on the middle of my eyelid. So just down here. Actually, sorry, I'm going to be taking that all the way from the inner third all the way to the outside. And I'm going to be using a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to be taking that same shade, this one right here. I'm going to be putting it in our crease. Okay, so now that we've done our crease color and our eyelid color, we are going to be taking this chocolate brown shade. So I'm going to be putting it on the outer corner, like this, in like a V. So now I'm going to be taking a clean blending brush, just so I'm blending out and softening these edges over here. I'm going to be taking this brush again, and I'm going to be going in with a darker brown shade, and I'm going to be putting it really, really close to my lash line. Okay, so now I'm going to be going in with this brush again. Just going to be reapplying this shade in the center. Now I'm going to be taking that same packing brush, and I'm going to be grabbing the chocolate brown shade and putting it right into this area, just to reapplying it. Okay, so now that we've applied all of the brown shades from the Huda Beauty palette, we're going to be going in with the Naked 2 palette again. So I'm going to be taking that super pale shade that we first used, and I'm going to be packing it on with a flat synthetic brush right into the inner corner, just to highlight that a bit more. Now that we're almost done the eyes, I'm going to be dusting off the baking powder because we're not going to have any more fallout. I'm going to be using the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in the shade Sandstorm. I'm just going to be taking this angled contour brush and just going to be dusting that all off. So now that we've dusted off all of the excess baking powder, we're going to be taking the Huda Beauty palette again. I'm just going to be going in with all 3 shades that we used. Start off with the lightest, and I'm just going to be taking underneath the eyes. Because now that the eyeshadow is all done, we have the option of doing eyeliner or lashes or both. I'm going to be doing just lashes today, but I'll do them right in the end. So I'm going to go on in with my eyebrows, do a little bit of powder contour, lips, and then just lashes in the end. So recently I've been using eyeshadow to do my eyebrows instead of using actual eyebrow product. I like the look of it better. This is a super old palette. It's a Too Faced holiday edition palette. It was 1 out of 3, and this is the gingerbread cookie one. I'm going to be using this darker shade right here to do my eyebrows, and it's called Maple Syrup. I'm going to be using a flat synthetic brush to put that on instead of using one of these like angled eyebrow brushes. I feel like this one makes the color go on more harsh. I just want it to be like a super like, not natural brow, but like more blended brow, I guess. I'm going to be filling in the top first. I do have a scar right over there. What's covered now, but I do have a scar. Okay, so now that my brows are all done, I'm just going to be using a spoolie to brush up the eyebrow hairs and like just blend it out a bit more. So I'm going to be going in with contour now. I'm going to be using the SmashBox contour palette in the shade Light Medium, I believe. And this is a new palette. I just got it. This is my old one. I used the highlight shade completely. So I'm going to be going in. I think I'm going to be mixing both of these, the contour and the bronze shade. I'm going to be using the same brush that I used to take the bake off, and I'm going to be bronzing with it. So, and again, we want to go upwards. I'm just going to put it on my forehead as well. So anywhere that we put the cream contour is where we want to put the contour and bronzer. I'm going to be taking a small blending brush, and I'm going to be using the darker contour shade. I just keep tapping most of it off. I'm just going to be dusting it on the sides of my nose. I'm just going to be taking this powder again. I'm just going to be highlighting the nose a little bit just to blend that contour in. And for blush, we're going to be using the Physicians Formula blush in Rose. It looks like that. And I'm going to be using a blush brush from Beige Cosmetics again. I'm going to be putting it on the apples of my cheeks. I'm going to be doing mascara now. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. And I'm not going to curl my lashes because I don't know where my eyelash curler is. This is like one of my favorite mascaras. It's a really good dupe for the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I just want to like put it at the root and then just shake the brush a little bit. Look at that difference. Okay, so now the top lashes are done. I'm going to be doing the bottom of as well. It's going to be lightly tapping them like that. So now I'm going to go on with lips. I did put the Lip Glowy Balm on from Laneige. This is in the shade Grapefruit. This is really, really good. I really love it. So now I'm going to be going in with lip liner. It's the Gerard Cosmetics Lip Pencil in Melrose Palace. And for lip gloss today, I'm going to be using this new one that I got. It's the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss. It like, I think it has cayenne pepper in it, and it makes your lips tingle a little bit. It gives them like a plumping effect. Okay, so I'm going to put lashes on. I'll be right back. So I was going to put lashes on, but I couldn't find my eyelash glue. So this is going to be the final look today. I can do a close-up. That's what the eyeshadow looks like. I forgot highlighter. Shit. I'm going to be taking the Becca highlighter in the shade Opal. I'm just going to be using this SmashBox brush. Does that look blended? I'm just going to be using my foundation brush. It's going to go over a little bit. Okay, that's a bit better. I'm not super happy with it though. So anyways, going back in with the highlighter. A little bit there. So that is the final look. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!